Hey everyone, my name is Raindrops. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a returning drop, welcome back. Today is a makeup video. I saw this probably a couple of years ago when it came out, but I'm not really a Dollar General shopper. For some reason, I'll hit up Dollar Tree or Family Dollar. Not really gravitate towards Dollar General. There's no specific reason why, I just don't. But I did know that they had this brand in there, but I just forgot because I never went and got it, but I have seen some videos on it and then I started looking it up. So I went to probably about 4 or 5 different Dollar Generals trying to find my foundation shade. When I looked up videos for people who were similar in complexion, they had hazelnut. The one that I ended up finding was chestnut. Chestnut was too dark. And then they have one darker than that. I don't remember the name. But the next after hazelnut and chestnut, I guess would have been in between. Well, this would have been in between is sable. So this is what I opted for. This is Believe Beauty. And I'm going to be trying it out. Everything was $5 and under. So the foundation was $5. The setting spray I think was $4.25. This is the matte setting spray. I normally don't set my makeup. I use the sprays mostly to wet my brush when I'm doing my highlight, but for the sake of this video, I am going to use this. Again, this is the shade Sable. The packaging is very pretty. It's this hard glass. Also, which was hard to find was the concealer in the shade that I was liking. The shade that would have been closest, they did not have. Like I said, I went to 5 different Dollar Generals. They all had a bunch of light colors. So because of the video, I wanted to try out anyway. Most likely, I'm going to mix this. I always mix a dark color in with the light color of my concealer. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear shade 420 Cocoa. And they actually had this shade in the Believe brand, but I've already had this and I didn't want to purchase anything else. And I also have another dark one by Kiss. Yeah, the beauty supply store brand Kiss. So this shade is Fawn, and this is a far cry from our girl, LA Pro Concealer and Fawn. It's total difference. So I'm going to mix that. The next thing I did get was their loose powders. This is in the shade Translucent. This was $4.25 as well. And this is in the shade Medium Deep. The next thing I got is a blush duo palette, and this is called Gallivanter. This is the highlight shade here and the blush. And then I got an eyeshadow palette. This is called Love Struck. We're going to be working with these shades today. And the last thing was the high definition mascara. They had like 4 or 5 different mascaras, but I picked this one simply as well because of the little brush. So this is the shade Black. This was also $4.25. The eyeshadow palette was $4.25, and I think this was $4. They also have lip pencils, lipsticks. They have primers, which I did not pick up because a lot of the lipsticks were basically colors that I already had. But we're gonna do this look today off camera right now. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I have an oily T-zone. The rest of my face is pretty, it's not dry, but it's not oily. But I usually use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, so I'm gonna use this as my primer. For my eyebrows, I'm gonna use the Nicka K pencil. This is the shade Dark Brown. And I usually will set my face, my oily T-zone after I prime with either I think that's the Black Radiance, yeah, or the Coty Airspun. Today, because this does say matte, I'm gonna try the translucent setting powder to set my oily T-zone, and then I will come back to you guys. Okay guys, so my eyebrows are done. face is primed and the powder is set. The translucent powder doesn't have a smell to it, so I like to shake up my foundations. I don't know if it's liquidy or thick. Either way, shake it up. A little security tag on it. They mean they ain't want nobody stealing this. So there is a pump. So I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand, and it is kind of liquidy. It is also, I can see that it has orange and reddish tones in it. Let's see. I think I can get away with this. It has, I mean, it's a makeup smell, but it has this kind of weird smell to it. I am not a full coverage kind of girl, but I think this is buildable. And this is a soft matte. I like to use a brush. So I'm just gonna blend this out. And I like to use patting motions rather than just swipe the brush across. This is looking like my complexion. Again, this is not full coverage because this is one layer, and I don't normally layer my makeup because I don't like a lot, but you can see my birthmark here. And you can see a little bit of the texture of my moles and freckles, but I don't mind that. And I haven't said this in a while, but if you can hear the boys in the background, they are home. It is September 30th, and it's about 5:30 p.m. They got out of school early because we're having a hurricane warning. So school let out early, and they are here. Yeah, this is nice. It is applying very smoothly. It's spreading as I move the brush around. Then it's not an unpleasant smell, but it does have just a small faint scent. It's nothing sweet or anything like that. Like I said, it is like a makeup smell. That is nice, and that is a match. I'm shocked. I'm glad that I guess it was for a reason that I could not find hazelnut. Sable is better, and like I said, from looking at videos, and I know the camera light, plays a part, but the hazelnut, from what I was seeing, just gave off this really orangey tone. And this is giving more red like I need. So I literally just used those 3 pumps. I had some left over, but I just wiped that off. And this is the coverage, like I said, that I got. So now we're gonna move on to the concealer. This again is the shade Fawn. Again, this is definitely too light. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to mix in the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Cocoa. This basically has the same smell as that foundation. I only apply a little bit, and from what I saw as well was that this is like sheer coverage. I think this would be buildable as well. So what I'm going to do is let this sit for about a minute or two. Let this dry down a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add cocoa. I also like to use a brush to blend out the concealer. So what I'm going to do is add just a tiny dot. I like how this spread it out as well. And I do have coverage from it. That looks pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit more. Now the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and set that before it creases. The sponge is already wet. I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit of the excess water. And I'm going to go in with that translucent powder. Oh, this is nice. You would think that it will come off, you know, white or as light as it is, but it's not. It's really blending right in. So now I'm going to go ahead and contour with the Morphe Glamour Bronze in the shade Supreme. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I do not use any type of creams whatsoever. Number one, I don't like them because they are creams and because I have an oily T-zone. But number two, I don't like extra makeup. And I don't feel the need to use a cream when I can just use the powder that I'm going to set with over top anyway. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to go in with is the medium deep. And I'm also going to use a sponge for that as well. So this is what it looks like. Sponge is wet. Okay. So the powder is set there. Now I'm going to go in over top of that with my Rimmel Stay Matte press powder. This is a shade Toffee. It's actually mixed because I have another one sitting here. It's open and it's mixed with the NYX. So I'm just going to go over top. So I am all face is set. So next I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do my eyes next. I'm gonna prime my eyes. Again, this is the Love Struck palette. There are no names for the colors. It look like this. I can see already this is going to be a favorite of mine, using as a highlight. But I am going to use this and maybe go over top with that. I'm not sure yet. But the first color that I'm going to use for my transition color is this shade here. It's like this soft mauve. So I'm going to go in with a fluffy blending brush. And yeah, I think this is an Eco's tool brush. So I see right away some kickback fall out from it. So that is very pigmented. A little bit. It is better if you take the brush and go in versus just really swiping it and patting it in and press it in onto the eyes and then blend it out. So because I do want to deepen this up, I'm going to go in I'm gonna go in with my Perfect Eyeshadow Beauty Glaze palette. I got this from Amazon. And I'm gonna use this shade here. Let me get the true shade. And this is the color Maroon. So I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush, a more condensed one, and go in the outer V just so I can deepen it up. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush I had and I'm going to go back in and blend that out. I'm going to use some of the translucent powder to blend that out. I'm going to set it right in my brow bone area. All right, now that that is blended out, I'm going to go ahead and do my lid color. And I am going to spray my brush. And I'm going to use this flat concealer e.l.f. brush. And I'm going in with this shade here, this shimmer shade. It's a fine mist. And I like how it picked up. And I'm just gonna go right on the lid. Ooh. that is the shadow, the shimmer shadow on top. I'm also gonna go into my inner corner there with that the shimmer shade here. It's more of a pinky nude champagne color. And I'm also going to use it on under my brow bone. So I'm going to do my eyeliner and lashes off camera, and the rest of my face, which is my blush and lipstick, and I'll come back to you guys with the final look. Okay guys, so my lashes are on. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and spray my face with the Master Art Matte setting spray. It does have a scent to it. It's weird. I can't describe what it smells like, but it does have a scent. So the mist is literally so fine. It's like just a fine mist. It feels literally like I'm spraying air. Is how fine, how light of a mist it is. Yeah, I've sprayed my face before where I've had to end up taking the sponge, you know, and pat it in. But I think I could just let this dry down. And I'm also going to go ahead and spray my brush so I can do my highlighter. Again, this is called Gallivanter. And this is more of like a soft copper. Ooh. Like I barely touched it. This is pretty. Well, I like this, y'all. So I'm also going to do a wear test. So let me do my lips. This lipstick is the Nika K Velveteen lipstick, and this is the shade Blueberry. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss. This is Tiramisu. And then I'm also going to go over top of that with some clear gloss. This is, who is this? I don't remember if it was Nika K or not. But it's just a clear lip gloss. I'm going to use my lip brush. All right. So this is the final look. And y'all, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. I don't really have anything negative to say about any of the products. I'm glad I went back several times and that they didn't have the actual color that I was searching for, because I would have picked up something more orangey and I didn't want that. So this is, again, is the color Stable. So if you are my complexion, This is perfect. The foundation went on smooth. Like I said, it is not full coverage because you can, like I said, actually still see that light colored birthmark and, you know, my freckles and my little moles, but I don't mind that at all. You guys know, if you've been here on my channel, I'm not into layers and layers of makeup. I always use 1 to 2 pumps of anything. I don't like heavy makeup. I don't like extra makeup, and I pretty much don't need that. I don't have problematic skin, even though it's September 30th again, I think, if I mention it, by the way. Your girl birthday is in 15 days. October Libra. Gang, gang. I'm so excited because your girl is about to be 50 years old. I can't wait. I will be vlogging that for you guys. Also, video coming up October 4th. That is the 1-year anniversary of my Big Chop. That was Big Chop number 5 for YouTube. And I'll be doing a video update on that as well. But yeah, this is today's look. I really like the makeup. The concealer, I really like this. The only thing is, I'm gonna go back and look to see if I see that shade that I need. Is one of the darkest shades, but it's not that, you know, dark like the Cocoa from the L'Oreal Infallible. But it is more of a yellow tone base. The mascara I did not put on camera, but it is on my bottom lashes as well as my top. But I use more on the bottom. I just used a little bit on the top lashes just so I could blend my lashes in with my falsies. The powders, I love these. Even though this is translucent, more of a white base, it does not come off like that. Like, if I was to take pictures, I don't think there would be any flashback. And it doesn't look powdery. It doesn't look white. It blended right in. And I even like the medium deep. I would cut my contour basically with this, but I would still have to go back over top with my foundation powder, my pressed powder, because the medium deep is still a little lighter than my skin tone, what I would, you know, set my makeup with. Setting spray. Outside of the smell, like I said, it's not a strong, like something that just smells awful, but it has this smell to it. I don't know what it is, but it has this smell. What else? As you can see, the highlighter Blush Duo palette. Look at it. Like, I have no words. It just applies so well, so evenly. The eyeshadows, it has a little bit of fallout, kickback, but it's not where, you know, I didn't have to lay any powder down to catch anything. I never do that with my eyeshadows. I don't really have problems with, you know, fallout like that. Well, it's just everywhere. And I think those were it. I love all of the products that I got. Again, I'm just going to go back and look for a different shade of concealer, but I am going to use that still as well because I can mix it. And that's the thing about makeup. If you can't find your shade, you have 2-3 different colors, you can mix these shades to get your color. Yeah, I'm going to come back to you guys. It is, give me a second. What time is it, Jaden? It is 6:40. I'm not going anywhere. It's hellified, raining, pouring down all day. I'm going to do it all night. So I'm just going to, you know, be around the house. I want to see how long this lasts as far as this being a semi-matte foundation and me having an oily T-zone. I tend to get oily on my forehead, especially around here in my nose area, and a little on my chin. What I have noticed, you guys, that's going to be probably a separate video of me mixing my foundations, but the Maybelline Matte, at first I didn't like this, but this really works. I've really found out how to really apply it. That really works, and I really love it. And cohesiveness with my foundations that it has been actually staying matte for me. So again, this is the look. And let's get a little close up. So I will be back to you probably by the end of the night. Like I said, just gonna leave this on and see how it does with the oil control. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Peace. Okay guys, so it is the end of the evening. Not so much really the end. It is 11:23. This is one of the baby's phones because I record with my phone. So it's here you go, Jaden. It's 11:23. I've had the makeup on completely done since 6:40. And thank you. And this is what I got thus far. It's been 4.5 hours, almost 5. And I could wear this longer. If this was earlier that I had gotten to do it in the afternoon versus 5:30 in the evening when I started the video, applying the makeup and all, then I would leave it on, it would have been on longer. But because I did it late, because I wanted to get it done, I just want to wash my face and get this shit off. And I'm smoking and I'm getting high and I don't want to look high. My eyes are already small and shut before I even start smoking. So I just want to be comfortable and hurry up and get this off. But this is what we got. I am thoroughly impressed. And I'm going to tell you why. Even though you can see the oil here, I get oily here and right here. More so than the whole forehead. I don't get oily on my face at all. It's just basically the T-zone. I had to blow my nose a couple of times. So I didn't wipe off. I was amazed with that. I did not have a lot of transfer when I did on the tissue. It was just very little. But because I did it twice, I did, wipe a little bit of the makeup off. But I think that if I hadn't done that, this wouldn't have happened. I'm going to take a piece of tissue now and blot. Come on. It's not that much transfer. And this has been hours. So I don't even think that this is bad because I've had this on, like I said, for almost 5 hours. Come on, Dollar General. I don't know what to say. I don't have anything else to say. This makeup, the whole brand basically is, and I said basically because I told you guys there were items that I did not pick up, but I think I'm going to go back and get a couple of the lipsticks and the eyeliner pencil because I saw that black eyeliner pencil went on like butter. When she put it on her eye, it just went on. It was so black, it was smooth. But because I love the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel, that is my favorite. That's all I use. I just didn't opt to get it, but I'm gonna go back and get it. But yeah, everything stayed in place. Nothing moving around. Look, the shine is still there. The eyeshadow stayed in place. It didn't move around. I can't wait to do another look with this. And because I like to do combos with my foundation, I can't wait to find that Rimmel Stay Matte and mix it with that and see how that turns out. So I want to thank you guys again for tuning in to another video. I know this one was a little bit lengthy, but I just wanted to give you guys a good review on my thoughts on these products. I love this brand. I'll be using it. It's for sure going to stay in my arsenal. So yeah, if you're new here, please go ahead and take the time to hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Leave me a like. It helps to get my video seen into the algorithm so more people can see it. Also, leave me a comment. I like to get to know you guys as well as you get to know me. Definitely share the video because sharing is caring. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Peace.